So it's Children's Mental Health Week, and what I wanted to do was create a bit of a montage where we can all share different ideas for things that make us feel more positive and things that we do to manage our own mental health and to keep a positive mental attitude. So starting off with a fun fact, over 90% of your body's production of the hormone serotonin is actually produced in your gut. It starts off in your gut. So serotonin is, if you don't know, it's the feel-good hormone, it's the happy hormone, it's the hormone that gets released when you do exercise, you know, when you feel good after you've done some exercise, it's that. So clean eating, that's a big one for me. I eat quite a lot of fruit, I eat a lot of salad, I eat a lot of vegetables. I try to avoid processed foods. I do have takeaways. I do have takeaways every now and then as a little treat, but generally I try to eat really clean. I also drink a lot of green tea. Green tea is good. I really like that. One of the things that I do each day that I start my day with is I have my gratitude journal. So what I do is I write in here everything that I'm grateful for. I write in everything that I achieved the day before and everything that I hope to achieve for the day coming up. Granted, there's not, you know, there's a lot of massive achievements going on right now. We're a bit limited in what we can do. However, it's important to recognise that obviously the small things matter as well. So they're all relevant, so I keep going with that. I also have my poet's notebook. Now this is a bit more like a diary, and I use this probably when I'm feeling more sad or low, and what I do is I write down how I'm feeling and I kind of turn them into poems. This is secret, so nobody sees this, and I think it's really important that people have something like this or have an opportunity to be able to write things down, because as they say, you know, a problem shared is a problem halved. But sometimes we can't say it. So if we can write it, that's great. That's great. If you want to write it down and then rip it up, if you're worried about somebody else reading it, rip it up, put it in the bin. It's all quite symbolic. It's that idea of sharing that. It's the idea of getting that out, getting it out your head, getting it off your chest, and just kind of expressing that feeling some way or another. Music is a big part of my life. I love music. I often will get some tunes on, I'll close the blinds, I'll have a bit of a bop around. Quite often my music choice reflects my mood, so if I'm feeling a bit down, then I will put some music on which kind of reflects that, and I will sit with that emotion and I'll just let it happen, because you know, you can't dismiss it. It doesn't make it disappear, and you know that it's gonna pass. So yeah, I listen to a lot of music. That's a big part of my life. On that note, I quite like making music. This is actually my daughter's, but I enjoy going on there. That's also something that I like to do. Once a day, I will get out for a walk. I will change my environment. I will get out, I'll get a bit of fresh air. I'll do so, even if it's just a walk around the block. You know, I think that that's really important. I'm not massive into exercise, but when I do like a bit of yoga and Pilates. That's what I tend to do, and that kind of suits the environment right now. I can sit in the front room and I can do my yoga and my Pilates here. I can put YouTube on and go along with one of the videos that's on there. So yeah, that's me. That's what I like to do. I want you guys to have a think about what works for you. What do you like to do? Because I can sit here and I can tell you all these things that I do, but these are things that I've kind of created and fine-tuned over the years, recognizing that it works for me. At the end of the day, if you don't want to do it and if you don't enjoy doing it, then it's not going to happen, and then it's a bit of a pointless exercise. But I would like it if you could just sit down and have a little think, maybe reflect on things that you like to do, make a list, and then try and put them into your day, you know, into your routine somewhere, or try and bring like one in a week, or, you know, if you're feeling adventurous, go for one a day, but try and bring some stuff in and build it into your routine, but make sure that it's something that you want to do. Okay, so I will leave it at that. There's some teachers coming up next with their tips and their things that they want to share as well. So thank you very much and take care. Bye.
Hello everybody, just a little clip from me with regards to how I look after my own well-being during the lockdown. If ever I've taught you, or if I'm teaching you now, a lot of you will know that rugby and triathlon are massive parts of my life. So I still try to keep running and cycling wherever I can at the moment during the lockdown. But clearly with the weather right now and at certain times during the week, that's not always possible. So what I found myself doing quite a bit of is actually going for a walk. Something that I never ever thought I would really like doing, but I have really liked it. I found lots of new places where I live. I've put on Spotify, I've listened to some music, I've downloaded podcasts, and I've just gone off for a walk. And when I come back, I feel really, really great. So sometimes just getting out of the house and getting away from the people I live with has really benefited me, and it's helping me to look after my own well-being during this lockdown. Hope it helps for some of you. Bye-bye.
So everyone, Children's Mental Health Week. What do I do to support my own mental health? One, even though I'm on my phone right now, turn off social media. Two, get outside, go to your local area, Yarrow, beautiful walk around here, good for the mind, good for the heart and good for the soul.